Welcome to the bull market. They said it would be fun, didn't they? Well, welcome to the first bull market pullback as we are at 95K. Bitcoin's down 3% over the day, and it's really our first dip since Trump got elected over a month ago. So it has been nothing but euphoria, nothing but up only action. Meme coins went crazy, AI coins went crazy, gaming coins started popping off, and now we're seeing a little bit of a pullback. But what I'm seeing in the market is there are certain coins that are holding their ground and not really taking that big of a pullback. And it might sound counterintuitive, but those are the coins I would actually be looking at for crazy strength when the market turns back around. So we're going to go over a lot of different altcoins in this videos, things that I think are great buys on this pullback, as well as some of the new TGEs that went live today. We had Magic Eden go live, we had Kit Protocol go live, we had Play go live. So there's a lot to talk about. Let's dive right into it. Like the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more every single day and every week here, right here on the In the Game channel. We have you covered from gaming, AI, meme coins, etc. right here on In the Game. Like and subscribe down below. Big shout out to also our sponsors here on In the Game. We have some long-standing sponsors here like Moon Tropica, Ledger, we have Blowfin, we have FUNZ Kick Start BONUS, we have FOMO, we have Medieval Empires. And of course, I want to give a big shout out today to FUNZ Kick Start BONUS because they have a huge initiative starting in January, $100,000 monthly tournaments. They actually just recently closed out a $100,000 monthly tournament, but from January, the gold tickets are going to cost $50 each, can only be used and purchased through TICO tokens, and it is going to run through the Telegram game, the Lucky Funatic, as you're seeing right here on the screen. So $100,000 prize pools, and all of these initiatives that you're participating in on their applications are incentivized. You're playing these games, you're jumping in, you have the social questing, you have the platform, you have the games to play, and these are going to also contribute towards the FUNZ Kick Start BONUS TGE, as right now you're kind of earning pre-TGE rewards. So we actually have some special stuff planned for you guys right here on In the Game coming up for you crypto gaming fanatics and people who just love getting rewarded for your participation in the space. So check out FUNZ Kick Start BONUS down below, sign up and start earning some pre-TGE rewards and prepare for the $100,000 monthly tournaments today. Now, let's jump into it. Obviously, there are a lot of, I would say there's a lot of noise on the timeline today. A lot of people worried about the dip in the market, worried, okay, the bull market's over, when really this is par for the course. There's always pullbacks during bull markets. And as Champ says here, BlackRock bought $573 million of crypto today, and you're bearish. And then Microsoft declined to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. So it gives us a little more time to continue stacking up Bitcoin and other altcoins as well. But I just kind of want to go look at the last bull market here. We got up to 63, dipped all the way to 29. Obviously, we will not go to 29K. I would be surprised if we even hit low 70s. That doesn't seem feasible given the legislation, the policy, the push from BlackRock, everything like that. That just seems a little bit unrealistic this time around. But then from 29K here, we went all the way back up to all-time high 67K. And we've had similar things happen here. We went up to 71 back in March. We struggled for this whole entire time period. We got as low as 57 and then 50, a little bit lower than that, like 56, before we rocketed up around the election. So look, these dips are normal. And I think that if this is shaking you out and this is making you a little bit uncomfortable, look, we always say on this channel, take some profits along the way. These dips should not frighten you to the point where you're thinking, should I sell my entire portfolio? That should never be the case. But what you need to do is protect your downside. And we preach that a lot here on this channel, to just take 10% off your bags when they pump. When you get a big exchange listing for Coinbase on a big meme coin like a MOG, take 10% of your bag off the table, at least. Like, it's at least going to ease your mind throughout the bull run. You don't have to perfectly time the tops and the bottoms. That is just something that's really hard to do in general. And I think what Frank says here is very, this is the long-term opportunity that we have here. Yes, we play for the bull market and then we prepare in the bear market for the next bull. But to be honest, like he said, the bull run is really just a marketing term to describe a period of time where the market is the most abundant. But there's opportunities all the time. You know, like I said, you reap the rewards of the bull, you prepare in the bear. They're both equally as important. If you position from the bottom of the bear, you're sitting very nicely still right now. You're not really worried about this dip. If you recently started buying in on different tokens, well, yeah, you're probably a little more worried as far as where is this market going in the short term. And there's really only a couple altcoins that are in the green over the last 24 hours. Stuff like Radium, Neural AI, Katana Inu, Honeyland is up there. And then some of the strength coins at this point in time, we see Mantra only down 0.1%, Humans AI. We're going to dive into this and some of the strength coins that I think, like, my thesis right now is I would be looking at tokens that haven't taken crazy dips, which sounds counterintuitive, right? Let's filter the other way around, and I'm going to give you the logic. Obviously, Magic Eden, we're going to talk about that in just a second. It's down 54%, but it did just launch today, so we'll talk about that here in just a bit. But if you look here, like Nairo down 35%, Mavia down 25%. That could be a good buy. Chill Guy down 22%. That could actually be a really good position. XAI down 21%. I like that. Zentry down 21%. But these are taking bigger dips than the common coin. So these could also dip another 20%. And then what do, right? So you have to be aware of every situation that's on the table. Now, if I'm looking in this 20% range, before I get into the strength coins, I would absolutely be looking at stuff like Chill Guy, Zentry, XAI, Brett. I like Senate here, down 20% on the daily. I like Metis down 20% on the daily. I think Neuron down 25% on the weekly. And I would also be looking at something potentially like a low cap, like Agents AI. The AI agent narrative is still booming. This thing was just at a $9 million market cap. It's down at $6.6 million market cap. So there's a lot of good opportunities, but I'm actually really paying attention to coins that haven't dipped that much because the liquidity is so strong. The sentiment is so strong on these tokens. Even when you look at, let's just say Super Champs, for example, it's, up 428% this month. We caught this entire move from day one. We gave this token to you guys right here on the YouTube channel, fully unlocked, and this thing has rocketed. It's up 428%. And even with that climb, usually when a coin does that many exponential X's in a short time period, the coin's going to take a decent dip after that. But it's only down 4% on the 24 hours. To me, that's a sign of strength. And this one doesn't even have exchange listings yet. So Super Champs looking pretty strong at this level. I think that XBorg also only down 5%, sitting at $41 million market cap. A lot of strength here. The community's very loyal. I think XBorg, as well as, like I had mentioned, Super Champs, as recent launches are holding up very, very well. WAGMI Games only down 6% this week after a pretty good run up. It's still at 58% on the month. That could be a good little stab at a position as their global launch is here in just 2 days. Beam and Prime, and this is why they're top of the line positions in my portfolio, right? Beam, Prime, Ronin, Super, those types of coins, AVAX. They are really strong when the market is hot, but they also don't take as volatile of dips as other projects because it is just such a strong coin. And another one I really want to point out here is Superverse. So Superverse was just over $2 yesterday, really at a local all-time high. The pre-sale all-time high from years ago, we're not even going to factor that in. I think above $2 is price discovery for something like a Super, and you're encompassing over 100 games and different ecosystems. And actually, as of today, Superverse and my software product, Nexus Labs, we actually collaborated in an official partnership. You can now use the Super token on our platform to both buy a membership, invest in the Launchpad. Also with questing, we're going to be running quests for the Superverse ecosystem as well as their partnered games. So lots of good stuff to come interact with on Nexus, the platform I use here every single day, and also incorporating the Super token, providing some utility there. But on top of that, really just digging deep with their ecosystem games and providing rewards and value for our members who are participating in quests and achievements. So guys, if you're not signed up to Nexus, You can sign up absolutely free if you want to really take advantage of the tools in here. It's just $9.99 a month or $99 a month for our highest tier, which also comes with signals, portfolio updates, etc. So you can check that out in the links down below. I would at least just implore you, sign up for free, check it out, see if it's something you want to use. It's one of the best portfolio trackers in the industry. And we did just partner up today with Superverse. Very stoked to align with what I consider to be one of the top tier ecosystems in gaming this cycle. And this chart would agree. You know, this chart from over a year ago at 7 cents, this has been the best performing high level gaming coin in the market. And the fact it's only down 6% on the daily when really everything is bleeding like crazy. This is the type of coin that I would be looking to buy in a market like this. Yes, I like the stuff that's down 20%, like XAI, which is actually what I want to talk about next. So we have their Century Key sale going live on the 13th. I talked about this yesterday. I'm not going to go too in depth today. We'll actually go over it way more in depth on either tomorrow or Thursday's video, just to kind of give you an overview of why I'm bullish, why I'm buying. And then on Friday, we'll plug you guys into the node sale as well. But to me, Century Key #1, they did really well. It's over 300 million in rewards that have been distributed to their holders and the community that holds the Century Keys. And to be honest, if you missed the first round, these are very inexpensive and they don't take hardware to run. It gives you exposure to one of the most hot upcoming ecosystems in crypto gaming as well. I think it was down, 20% today if we go look. Yeah, this was just sitting at 40 cents. Literally almost yesterday, 37 cents yesterday, 29 cents today. If you're looking for a top level gaming position, I do think that this also fits that bill. And then I'm really amazed to see strength on certain coins. If we scroll back up here, you know, GPU, Node AI, only down 12%. Moon Tropica at a $38 million market cap. Our sponsors here on the channel, only down 11%. Really, really strong action there. Carrot only down 10% on the daily. Nakamoto Games only down 8% on the daily. Wilder World, which is what I wanted to point out here, down 8% on the daily after going up 80% on the monthly. So these are the coins I'm really hyper fixated on for the next move. Because if you look at something like a Wilder World with all their upcoming catalysts, with the first person shooter, open world game, enhancements to the racing game, detailed updates, their dev logs are absolutely one of the best in the industry. They have the long-term view, value-driven decision making, great hiring. Their team is one of the best I've interacted with in crypto by far. And look, the strength when you're comparing monthly, weekly, and daily. The coins that have ran on the monthly and the weekly typically would dip way more than some of these strength projects. Like, look at this. This is perfect. We have Peanut down 20% today after a 900% move, but Super Champs is up 400% over the month and is only down 4% today on one of the biggest market dips we've had over the last 45 days. Altura is up 300%, but only down 13% on the daily after such a big run. And like I said, during possibly the biggest market dip that we've seen since Trump was elected. So these are the type of tokens I'm really isolating on. Also, the strength of Domi. You know, I said we added this one to my portfolio just a couple days ago. And let's just go look here at the daily. And Domi, despite being, let's go look here. It should be right around this area. Domi online. Let's see. There it is. It's only down 7% on the daily, and this is a $10 million market cap coin. So the liquidity, the volume, very strong here, and they actually had a big update today as their public playtest is coming out on the 14th, but this is going to incorporate a prize pool as well. So very bullish for the Avalanche ecosystem game, Domi. And this is actually the newest position in my portfolio. I'm impressed at how this has held up. And this just gives me so much confidence in this coin when the market turns back around. I think Domi is going to rip. So it is still at a level where I did buy. If you're looking to get involved with a lower market cap gaming project that has so much strength when the market is hot, I would be looking at Domi. And then as far as AI, the one that sticks out to me today, and I mentioned this earlier, is humans. Humans AI down 2% on the daily and up 95% on the monthly. That is a strong, differential. Like you're looking at almost 100% gain, and then on a terrible day in the markets, down 2%. That is strength. And Humans AI, they're tied in with multiple governments across the globe, with Aether, with Crypto Banter, obviously, with NVIDIA. They have so many different partnerships. They've presented their tech and their AI agent stack at different conferences around the globe. Humans AI, to me, is one of the most slept on, under the radar. I was going to say under the rug, but that is the wrong term to use in crypto. Under the radar project in AI. All the big AI influencers talk about PAL, 0x0, GPU. I love GPU, by the way, TAO, etc. But Humans AI, to me, has some of the best underlying actual technology. And then the strength, the volume today, 2.4 million, market cap sitting at 200. I think this is pretty undervalued in comparison to other projects in the AI niche. I also think that Neural AI, I would put in that same boat, right? 85% on the month, but only down 0.5% today. While we all want to snatch up good dips, you want to look at coins that just are juggernauts in this market. It's just like Mantra. Mantra, after 150% month, only down 0.7%. That is a bullish signal to me. So it depends on how you want to play it. I'm looking at the strength coins, but also I will add on to positions like Chill Guy, like Zentry, like a Brett, like XAI, because they are down 20+%. And I do think those are fantastic projects. But the titans of this market so far that have moved the most are actually down the least, which I think is such a bullish sign for the coins that are going to rocket when the market turns back around. And to be quite honest with you, I don't see us continuing to dip for weeks on end. Like, we could have a bearish week. Maybe we do dip through the weekend, but I think there will be some recovery here. I would be looking to DCA some bags that you maybe felt like you missed on this way up. Now I want to talk about some of the TGEs that we actually talked about yesterday on the show. And we've been hyping up a lot of these for a while, but KIP Protocol. I mentioned how I think this is going to be one of the biggest AI launches of 2024. It's at a $246 million fully diluted market cap off of launch. Absolutely a crazy success here. Once again, KIP, they're one of the best decentralized protocols in AI. Like I said, Humans has some of the best actual hardware and product. KIP Protocol is in that same boat, which is why I had so much confidence in this team to pull this off. Backed by Animoca and Morningstar, decentralizing the AI layer, where a lot of these AI companies are literally just straight up stealing your data and selling it for information purposes. KIP Protocol, $246 million FTV. Very, very bullish. We have Magic Eden, which went live today on their token, $5 billion FDV. That's pretty crazy. I think you're going to see this chart really fluctuate around $3 to $5 in the coming days, but I wouldn't be surprised, like Hyperliquid, if once those airdrop sells are out, that you see some upward momentum, because the Solana community is really a cult and they're going to rally around this token. So I would look for short-term dip for probably a midterm big-time rally on this, just like we saw with Hyperliquid. And then we have Play, which is formerly ReadyGG. You probably have heard this, ReadyGG, on this channel, Becker's channel, Elio's channel, Virtual Bacon, etc. Well, they rebranded to Play, and their token went live today, but they scratched their initial tokenomics. They went with a fair launch. So $23 million FDV, $23 million market cap. Every single token is unlocked in this ecosystem. So this is going to be interesting to see if this plays out like a Super Champs, like an Xborg, like a Seed World. We'll see. We're going to have to just kind of see what their catalysts are around the corner, how long they stay DEX only, if they push decentralized exchanges, the support that they get on Twitter, etc. So I'll be watching for this. And I wouldn't be surprised if it played out like these recent fair launch tokens. And then let's move into meme coins. And I want to just preface this. I've been talking about Meteora and their recent meme coin launch, M3M3. But their platform, if you're not using it, guys, it really is a groundbreaking platform for meme coins and just normal coins. Let's say you didn't get a Magic Eden airdrop, okay? Let's say maybe you used Blur, maybe you still are on OpenSea, whatever the case is. Maybe you just didn't trade on Magic Eden and you didn't qualify for an airdrop. Well, that doesn't mean you miss out on the gains from the token. So what this gives you an opportunity to do, as they say, the Magic Eden pools here went live as soon as Magic Eden launched. So this is the GOAT platform for meme coins and traditional coins on the Solana chain. If you missed a meme coin runner, that's fine. Pair up LP and you can farm fees from the volume. You can do this for the recent launch of Luigi. I don't even want to say it on YouTube. I don't want to get censored on here. There was a coin called Luigi yesterday that ran. I missed it. I was able to pair up some LP, and I made over $3,000 in 4 hours just farming fees off of this token, right? Very easy way to get involved with things that maybe you missed at a low market cap. But on top of that, you could have farmed fees today, and you still can off the Magic Eden token, which is having crazy volume. It gives you the opportunity to not only invest in meme coins, but stake an LP and just simply earn off the traders of the coin, so you don't have to have as much exposure and the volatility of traditional meme coins. So to me, Meteora is the most underrated platform, and every time that you interact with this, it will give you allocation, or it gives you credit towards the future Meteora airdrop. So that's about it for me today, guys. If you need a place to trade, if you want a long and short leverage, 3x, 5x, whatever the case is on these volatile moves, I would use a trusted exchange. And for me here in the United States, we don't have many options because they really try to make it hard for us to trade crypto here in the United States. So what I do, I use Blowfin. Blowfin to me is the absolute best. Easy in, easy out. I've withdrawn money from this platform. The trading is seamless. They have all the degen coins, all the top coins, everything you need from an exchange, Blowfin has. So check out Blowfin down below. No KYC, no documentation needed. Sign up, deposit, get started trading, and there's also a deposit bonus if you use our link down below in the description. And just to recap, guys, these dips happen in a bull market. It's a matter of your positioning. If you were buying up the top, I would be starting to slowly DCA, slow drip some dollars into those altcoins that are dipping. If you've been in the market since 20K and you have crazy low altcoin buys from over a year ago, I'd sit tight. You probably took some profits off the table and you're sitting pretty. Everyone's situation is going to be different. However, I would be looking at the coins that have moved up the most but have dipped the least. And that's going to sound crazy, but there's just so much strength behind those altcoins. It's a little bit of a contrarian view. But on top of that, those really solid coins, Chill Guy, Brett, XAI, Zentry, that have dipped 20%, I'm absolutely going to take a stab at DCAing there as well. So play the strength, but also play the really good projects that have dipped, 15, 20%. I think that's where I would keep that range. Like the ones that have just shown crazy strength, and then the ones that have taken good dips, I'd be really, really capitalizing on this opportunity if you feel like you've missed them to this point. So guys, like the video, subscribe down below, and I'll be back for tomorrow's show. As always, like the video, and I will see you on the next one. Play well, my friends, and stay bullish, my friends.